it is Heather, aka Planner Mumsy. Forget about the intro, we're getting right into it today. So I was so busy the end of the year with like holidays and everything else that was going on, I didn't even touch my 2025 planner. Now, I did talk about this before that I am using the common planner for this year. Sorry, I have a new camera and a new setup, and I'm really doing my best to try and figure out how to keep everything in frame. But I am using the common planner. I decided to go with the vertical B6 for 2025. We'll talk about that a little bit briefly, and then we're gonna kind of get into it and see what I've gotten done and what I'm gonna do when you guys are here. All right, now I do have a little bit of my, there we go, a little bit of my pocket game going on here. So I used some of the magnets that I kind of use for a lot of different things. Then I had a couple of cards that I turned into washi cards. One card that was gifted to me that quite honestly I absolutely hate. So I just covered it in washi tape because it was totally not my vibe. And then this one is actually a metal one, and I only just did the end of it because I'm probably going to use this one for my washi card cutter, and since it's metal, this edge is just a wee bit more, like it will help cut a lot better when I use that. So I decided to just kind of keep that end. Then this is one that I had in a planner in the past, and I just went ahead and put that in there. And this is from, it's the same lady that makes these dashboards. I will put her name across because for the life of me right now, it is leaving me, but she makes these gorgeous lace, like, dashboard type things. And then I just kind of like put the doily and all that stuff together. And then this is also from her. This is actually a bookmark, but I just thought it was so pretty. So I went ahead and turned it into just a little piece of fun in the very front of my planner. So you can see how beautiful that is. Planet Char. Okay, now my brain's remembering. All right, now getting into the planner, I decided to go ahead and cover up the front pages permanently. And I can always link this company below. I had purchased printable paper, and then what I did was I put it on. So it's a clear address label from, you can get them from pretty much anywhere, but instead of buying like a white address label, and it's like a full page, so it's like letter size, I went ahead and printed that on here, and then I fit it to cut. And it's not perfect. When I went to put it on, I got a bit of a wrinkle right here, but that's okay. My planner is not going to be perfect. It is what it is. And then I put a couple of scriptures up at the top. Then I cut out this vinyl myself and did the butterfly 2025 and my name. I haven't decided. I'm gonna put another sticker on this side. I have some stickers coming from Etsy, and then possibly the same here, but I'm not sure. So these are some of the things that we're gonna do together. I have a sterling ink dashboard that you can see here. I'm not sure what month this was from. I just saw it and I thought it was perfect because it had purple and it had butterflies, and those two things are my jam. I have already put this page in here. That's sort of what prompted me to think, okay, I need to go ahead and do this with them. But I've tipped this one in, and I'm gonna show you in the video how I do that with this one and with some others that I have. So I also have, I have a D-stash. I have 8 months of a no spend challenge, and I am not going to do them every single month. I am just sort of like reserving this for the months that I say, okay, Heather, you have spent way too much money. I am trying to be better in 2025. By zero means am I going to say I'm going to do no spends nonstop, because I'm realistic and that's not happening. I like being able to purchase things that make me happy, and I just need to find a balance with that, meaning I need to take some time off and not spend, because I do really need to save up some money. I have some big things coming in the next couple of years. And then let's see, so that's my no spends, then my D-stash. Then I have the car maintenance one. I have this one, this piece left over. Yes, okay, so I still can cut this vellum for somewhere. I like to use vellum basically to help me divide things. So this one is going here, and then I'll probably put the other one, I will size it, and I'll probably put it back here. And then once I trim these down, like all these pages will be back here. So that's my plan for today. And what I did was, you can see this little Midori metal tab. You can get these on Jet Pens. I think you can get them on like Yoseka. What I did was I put one here in the side, and then I put one somewhere right here, so one in the top. So what I'm doing is, this one will be for my daily page breakout. Like if ever I need specifics for daily pages, it's gonna go back here, kind of like Bujo style type stuff. Then where the side tab is, this is going to be all journaling. And I've decided I was not going to predate them, because if I'm busy and I can't really journal for a week, I don't want to feel like I've lost those pages and that I've put stickers down for those dates. So what I decided to do, instead of buying the sterling ink stickers, I got a self-inking stamp, and I will just change the dates myself and just stamp it. That will also prevent like the bulk from these like future pages from feeling that sticker there. So that was my solution and fix for that. I gave myself, I want to say, a little more than 180 pages. Rarely do I need a full page for this type of journaling, because this is basically like a daily overview, anything significant, anything that I really want listed, I will put in here. It's not like a processing type journal, not in any way, shape, or form. I use a completely different journal for that. And this is really just for like, you know, things that happen in the day, events that are important to note and kind of keep track of. So that's what I'm using these 180 pages for here. And, you know, even like pictures and stuff like that now and again, those will go in there. Any kind of memorabilia type stuff will go in there as well. So that is my plan. I will show you my first 2 weeks of planning so far. Get these scissors out of the way before I stab my planner. So what I have done, and let me zoom you in a bit. What I have done for my dates, and this is gonna kind of vary a little bit depending on how I'm feeling. What I've decided, I think, is to do like 2 weeks ahead so that I don't feel like I've done too much and I'm sort of stuck into this one specific way. But what I did here was I broke down boxes for Monday through Sunday. Up top here, because this is a vertical, I whited out all of the dates that were on top, and you can hardly see them because my whiteout blends so well. And I'll show you guys which one I use for the sterling ink. I use this one. It is the Tombow Mono Correction Tape Original. And you can see that. I can link that one. That works absolutely perfectly for this shade, for the sterling ink. And I mean, unless you're really close, you can hardly see that I whited that out. But anyway, so these blocks here all the way down, Monday through Sunday. And let me move this out of the way so I have all this stuff here. Okay, so Monday through Sunday, then I took these stickers that I had. I am really trying to use my sticker stash and not buy too many stickers for this year. We'll see how it goes, but that is, I still have tons and tons of stickers, so I'm trying to use them. This was a pack that I bought from Hobby Lobby maybe, and it's just cram-packed with both days of the week and all functional stickers. So it is great. I love it. Let me actually show you. I showed it on my Instagram. Okay, try that again. Sorry about the glare from my light, but this is Agenda 52. They were actually 50% off, so it was $4.50. And you can see that, and I'm pretty sure they still have these at Hobby Lobby. They have notes, they have the days of the week in all different colors. They have all the dots of all different colors, both square and round. The monthlies, which are, there we go. The monthlies, which are cute. And all these days. So, I mean, I bought 2 of these because it was $9 to buy 2. And this is gonna last me all year. No problem. Absolutely no problem. So, again, Agenda 52. Okay, now, so you can see that's what I did there. Then I did a to-do column on the side. This is gonna be a weekly. Before, what I was doing was I was breaking out the to-dos every day like this instead. And quite honestly, that just wasn't working because sometimes a day would get busy and it's just easier to make a weekly running to-do list. Then I am capturing, see if I can get most of this in frame. I'm capturing all of my information that I need basically in a Bujo style with squares. Yes, I'm drawing out squares. It's crazy, right? And so like anything I need for the farm, projects, stuff I have to buy, people I have to call, and or just general small notes I will put here. Then the next week, which is this week here, I decided I wanted my scheduling to be a little bit bigger. So I went with a larger square, more of a rectangle, and then I went ahead and did my days of the week here, and I used the teeny little sterling ink numbers to allocate the physical numbers for the day. I do have some bigger ones coming from Sterling Ink. The circular ones were a little bit too big and from that pack. So I am going to, I wish she sold this size. You can kind of see that I've used them already. It's empty. But she gives this little pack out for her undated, well, not gives them out, but you can buy them for her undated planners. So I bought a few packs of these so that I can have more months for my weeklies, and then I can actually use these smaller days of the week here, and you can see those. That's what it looks like. These numbers here, I mean, they're not bad. They're just a teeny bit smaller than I wanted to use, although they still are bigger. They're definitely still bigger than these. So I probably can get away with using both these and these when I get them. So, I mean, I think I bought 4, so that will get me 8 months worth of being able to do this if I want to. And of course, again, I can still use these round ones. I just felt like they were a little bit big and I just didn't feel like using them. Anyway, so I have those coming, so I'm going to use those. And so this is actually, I think, going to work out well for me. I'm just thinking, oh, I have not done that, but I did do this. I still need to do 2-week spreads. I literally just like wrote a bunch of this stuff out today, or yesterday. I did it yesterday. So let's go ahead and do the tip-in stuff. I am not, because this video is already 20 minutes long, what I'm going to do is sort of like a time-lapse type of deal, and I'm not going to talk during the time-lapse, but you'll see what I'm tipping in, and then we'll come back at the end and get together, and I will show you what I did. Okay, so I finally finished it. Let's go over it so that you can see. I want to just talk about the products really quick. This you can actually get from Amazon. It is a very small double-sided tape. It is a little thick, so it does stick up just a smidge, so just kind of keep that aware. So this is what I use on the corners to do all of my tip-ins. Then I used this corner rounder, and it says, I got pencil on it, Maru Pro. Got this from Amazon as well, so I will link both of these things that I got from Amazon. I will link them in my description. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I do get a small commission for anything that you purchase. I'm just telling you that now. Obviously, I'll write that in my description as well. Okay, so I showed you that page. So this was the tip-in that I did, and you can kind of see, I mean, it does kind of pull up the page a little bit, but if you get it as close as you possibly can, it's really not too bad, and it looks pretty good here as well. I mean, they almost look like they were there to begin with. Then all the way in the back, I decided to put them in the back, and I ended up needing to put this in the front of the vellum because the more pages that you tip in, and you'll kind of see this in the video that I was sort of like pointing to the fact that when I put the pages in, I didn't allot for the fact that it's going to keep like jotting out this way. And so I had to retrim it, which meant I ended up losing a bunch of this, which it is what it is. It's my fault. I should have thought of that ahead of time, but it's been a while and I just wasn't thinking. But so I tipped in the car maintenance in front. I have that piece of vellum. I have 2 no spend challenges, so about 8 months or so worth of no spend. Then a de-stash, which I am doing this year. I was gonna do it last year, just got busy, but that is it. Those are the additionals that I plan on having in my planner and nothing more. So I have this part here, again, will be for journaling. This part will be for daily pages, brain dump, whatever. Then I obviously have my, and I think I left one page. Yeah, I just left this page. And then I have my weeklies, and obviously I've tabbed all of my tabs. I just used the Sterling Ink tabs. She sells these individually, or they also come in her subscriptions. So that is how I tip in. Those are the things that I am planning on using in my planner for 2025. And my monthlies are basically just going to have monthly appointments in them, and they're pretty boring. I do like to add a little bit of stickers to just kind of jazz them up, but I haven't had time to do that yet. But yeah, that's it. I will at some point also maybe get to my goal thingies. I think I've decided these 2 pages are going to be possibly wish list type things instead of a vision board. I'm going to just do like wish list stuff where I put pictures of stuff that I am saving for and working towards. And then this will be my goals. I already did this one for birthdays. So this is birthdays. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with these quarterly things yet. I'm going to just, for now, I'm going to leave them blank because I don't really do goal planning all that much. This is like an overall yearly, someday, half year, quarterly, blah, blah, blah. Like this breakdown is really like the max of what I am going to do for goal planning. So this one here, I'm not sure yet. Maybe maybe YouTube goals. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but that's where I have landed for my Sterling Ink B6 Common Planner for 2025. I'm glad to be back in the Sterling Ink Planner. It is my favorite. I had considered doing some different sizes for my planner, and I am going to be using this. And this is the weekly notebook from Paper Tess, and this is what her weeklies look like. So what this is going to be for me is a walk around the house process planner for both business and personal. So I'm not going to show this one really a whole lot throughout the year. Maybe now and again I might block out some, you know, some of the business stuff that I have. But for the most part, I really liked this layout, and I decided I wanted to use this for that. I'm going to probably use this for some health type tracking stuff, and then I'm gonna break out these for mostly, you know, business and personal. And I think I'm going to use the two, you know, so like I might do this one's business and this one's personal for to-do lists. Because I want to have this with me like in the morning when I'm having coffee and I'm just kind of like processing out. This planner really just stays on my desk in my office, and that doesn't ever change. So I really don't want to haul this around the house. I just want it to stay here. I use pretty expensive leather covers for planning, and I like my stuff to look as new as possible. This is the Lavender Full Quill Ostrich from Vanderspec. It's coming off a little bit darker than it really is. It's almost looking, I don't know, kind of muddy on the screen, but it's definitely a little bit lighter than that, than what it's coming off on the screen. But yes, so I will be getting this set up soon. That is what is going on and how I'm getting going for 2025. I will keep you guys updated as things continue, and have some pen videos coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. And otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!